Hello, I'm Kyoung, Director of the Korean Cultural Center, Washington, D.C. The past year has challenged all of us like never before. We now look forward to spring and eventually a return to normal. For this occasion, we've gathered works by 12 artists who have made our galleries shine before the pandemic. This retrospective exhibition filled our galleries once again under the theme of recollection. These works may look familiar, but also feel new. This experience offers an opportunity for us to reflect and discover new things. K-Recollection explores this very subject. Although this exhibition will begin online, the galleries will soon be open to visitors. I hope you will come see it in person. We look forward to seeing you, and please enjoy the show. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kyoung. I'm a Korean interdisciplinary artist based in New York. I work in a wide range of media, including live performance, video, painting, photography, and installations. My work explores geographical and cultural identity and universal human themes, such as affection and attachment. I observe and focus on the small, simple everyday gestures and rituals that carry a great deal of meaning. I capture subtle human interactions and behaviors to better understand human nature and the bonds between us. Bonds that bridge time and space to connect couples, families, communities, strangers, and even the dead. In my performance-based video work, Partners, I dressed all in red, approached strangers in Union Square Park at a very close distance, and mimicked their gestures and postures without any verbal interaction. As a Korean immigrant from a less ethnically diverse culture, I found myself seeking out men of different ethnicities than my own. By forcing an interaction with these men, I explored the fluidity between intimacy and separation, connection and isolation. In Islands, I am on a New York City street, stepping on and carrying stones, which my mother sent to me, tokens of my home in Korea. I slowly and laboriously walk upon the stones, using my forelimbs, balancing on the small rocks on a crowded pedestrian walkway. I belong to both countries, Korea and America, and I am very connected to both. My latest work, Traces, 28 Days in Elizabeth Murray's Studio, is a durational video performance made in the former studio of the late American painter Elizabeth Murray. Moved and inspired by the space, I set up my camera in a fixed position and using my body as a medium through which to revive her studio space, I gradually developed and recorded a choreography of actions and movements repeated as a daily ritual. I observed and examined the space, animated Murray's studio objects through interaction, and created a series of gestures and watercolor drawings that mirror the marks on the walls. In addition, during the performance, I read fragments of underlined text from Murray's personal art book collection and an intimate, anonymous handwritten poem I found in her home library. Ultimately, I hope to raise questions about how we build and maintain human connections alive, and how we create bonds with people and places in an ever-changing world.
Hi, my name is TeaYoun Kim-Kassor. I was born and raised in South Korea and have lived in Japan and the US for many years. My different cross-cultural experiences have guided me to inquire who I am and where I belong. My recent project paradox sequences in this exhibition features one of the 8 charcoal drawings. You can see some of the examples behind me on this screen. Korea is still at war since 1950. We don't have physical walls between the north and south borders, but many invisible barriers exist that separate families and communities and generate so much tension. The visual description of non-tangible ropes creates a paradoxical and contradictory statement. 2 layers of fabric constructed the fiber piece in this exhibition. Shown behind me on this screen were sewn together with Korean traditional mulberry paper. I use them as a vehicle of my cultural and artistic voice. This project aims to enhance awareness and better understanding the different processes involved in our social and cultural context. Thank you.